Hi guys, welcome to my channel and another of my vlogs. In a recent video, I mentioned that I was going to be taking part in an online Dungeons and Dragons 5e taster session, and tonight is game night and I am so excited. I'm like a kid at Christmas. If you don't play Dungeons and Dragons or you don't know much about it, you may not understand why I'm so excited, but for somebody like me who loves to perform, it's perfect because it's basically almost like improvisation and acting when you're playing a character. So it's about 1 o'clock in the afternoon and the game kicks off at 7 p.m. So I have plenty of time to get myself organised. I'm going to set up a little area in my living room, which is where I currently am. That will be my gaming zone, if you like, and I will show you me doing that a bit later. I have a notebook. Now, I have a box. In fact, I have several boxes full of unused notebooks because I have always been somebody who loves writing. As a kid, I was always writing scripts and poems and plays and things like that. And I collect notebooks, but I hate using them because I don't want to mess up that first fresh page. But this is the notebook I'm going to be using to keep my campaign notes in. So I'm not going to show you the Facebook group because I don't want to use the real names of any of the other participants. I don't have their permission to do that, and it's not something I would be comfortable doing anyway. I will refer to them by character names, and then the dungeon master or games master who runs it all, I will be calling him DM. But on Facebook, in the closed group, people have given a quick summary of their characters. So I'm going to devote a page of my lovely brand new pink and sparkly notebook to each character, and then as we go through the game I can add notes that might be relevant to do with that character as we go along. So that's what I'm going to do now. I am going back to old school pencil because the thing about Dungeons and Dragons is a lot can change, and rather than crossing stuff out and having scribbles, it's much easier to just have pencil that I can rub out. So that's what I'm going to be doing. It might not sound very interesting, but it's all part of the preparation. And I've picked a t-shirt which I think will be appropriately annoying for the Discord chat. First to arrive is Korak the Grieved, half-orc barbarian. He stands at 6'1" with dark grey skin and black and grey hair. He has golden eyes and rather large tusks. He is covered with an abundance of scars from a life lived in war. He is followed by Elrahir, a half-elven ranger standing at 6 foot with an athletic build, pale skin, amber eyes, and one small scar near his right eye, the only blemish on his otherwise perfect complexion. Another half-elf joins the group, this one female, Immerel, a sorcerer, with a large bag almost overflowing with scrolls, her hair short because it's easier to keep that way. The last to arrive, flustered and rushed, is Ularin, a half-elven warlock. He is tall and skinny, pale and drawn. And then there is me, Shade Rivenwood, the shortest of the group, a full-blooded wood elf rogue with a dark brown braid falling down my back and striking green eyes. This is the binder that I am using. It's a bit florally and girly for Dungeons and Dragons really, but it's all that I had. So in this I have my character sheet, which actually goes over several pages. And then I've just got loads of spare sheets as well in case I need them for anything. So that will be very crucial to the game. I also have this book box, which I have painted and converted into a dice rolling tray. And I am not an artist, so it was blooming hard to do this. But I've lined it, and I have my pencil sharpener and rubber, pencil, and my bag of dice. Now I've got two sets. One is the Caduceus clay set from Critical Role, and the other I bought from Chaos Curios at Comic-Con in 2022. So basically this will allow me to roll my dice and they won't go bouncing all over the place, and I can easily keep track of where they are. There is a new Critical Role set which is based on the character Jester Lavore. They are pink and sparkly, which is already attractive to me, but you know, I've got dice that have pink tones in them, so I would be able to resist getting them if it wasn't for the fact that the D20 has a cupcake on it, and cupcakes are my thing. I mean, this D20, the Caduceus clay, it has a toadstool on it. And that one, yeah, it's got a cupcake. So I haven't bought them yet, but I think it's probably only a matter of time. And then, of course, the player's handbook. So I'm going to set this all up in this area. I've got one of my crochet Kavan the Beholders there, just, you know, as a good luck mascot, but he is for sale. Okay guys, I'm just about to log on to Discord. Yeah, good. Excited to see what you've got in store for us. Probably not as important in this campaign as in longer ones, but I'm taking notes on what the DM is saying, just in case some of it turns out to be important or useful later on in the adventure. I'm just skulking in the shadows, just keeping an eye out to see who else is coming on board this ship, and just, you know, watching what's going on the docks. It's quite common in Dungeons and Dragons to talk about your character and the actions they take in the third person as well as in the first person. Just before I step out of the shadows, have I seen any interesting cargo being loaded up? Anything that could be worth a bit? Part of Shade's character as a rogue is to always be on the lookout for anything that could be of value. I'll just keep that in mind as I saunter up the gangplank, dodging the cowpats as I go. I am a petite elven woman, about 5'3", black leather armour, bow on my back, but you can't really see any other weapons on me. My brown hair is in a long braid down my back, and I'm just going up onto the deck and looking about. Who's in charge here? In Dungeons and Dragons, full-blooded elves tend to be on the snooty side. I am. You don't want my name then? Fair enough. I'm going to go and find the best hammock and claim it. I'm going to go up on deck and see if I can find somebody who looks like they know what is going on. Possibly Agnes, if I spot her. Since I went up on deck and I saw Agnes leaving with the scrolls, I just want to follow her just to see where she's going. I'm just going to knock on the door lightly and just say, anything I can help you with? Forgive me, I didn't mean to scare you. I'm part of your... I wouldn't have guessed. You seem to have everything under control. Do you need a hand with anything? I'm part of the security detail. D&D is a game of improvisation, and it really helps to have a clear idea of who your character is. I shake it. I'm Shade. Luckily, I'm very comfortable with this kind of role-playing, even in a group of people who I've never met before. Oh, you know, this and that, retrieving things, getting into tight spaces and sneaky things. It can be a bit daunting at first, but once you get into it, it really is so much fun. It would be quite good to know a little bit more about what you've got planned. The way Shade reacts and behaves in many situations is not how Caz would be in those same situations, and it's just a chance to explore what it might be like to be that kind of person, or in my case, that kind of wood elf. I'm sure you'll be getting your 100 golds worth from all of us. No, I'm quite happy just to take the money. Somebody else can have the credit. I'm going to go around the ship, find every one of them, and cram us all into her little room with its halfling bed. While this is going on, I just want to cast my eye around the room discreetly and just see if I can see any paperwork or scrolls or anything that might give a hint about what she might be keeping from us. 15. Well, thank you very much, Professor. I'm sure we'll all get to know each other better over the course of the journey there, and I'm just going to leave her cabin, but I'm just going to wait outside the door, just leaning against the wall. I'm going to grab Emerald, oh, not literally grab her, but just stop her as she's leaving the cabin and just say, so do you know any more about where we're going and why we're going there, since you brought a map? Throughout the game, you'll have conversations with other characters and non-playing characters, and NPCs are played by the DM. And do you still have the map, or did she take that from you? Let's hope none of us get seasick. And I'm gonna let you go. Can I go and get the homunculus corpse? That's fine, I'm just gonna pick it up and go back up on deck. Oh God, I'm on a phone, I don't know how to do this. Oops. It's opening up for me. Change my name from Panther. Yeah. Okay, I can see the ship. Oh, I just moved a crew member by accident, sorry. I've put him back. The pirate ship is coming up from behind. I will definitely, yeah, I definitely want to hide. I'm just trying to work out. Actually, I might go down there. I rolled 13 for stealth. I'm rolling rubbish for a rogue. No, it's just a +2 at the moment. I think that's level 2 that I get that. Am I allowed to make an attack if I use my action to hide? Okay. Okay, so I couldn't get a sneak attack this round. Okay. I'll just keep hidden then. The one downside is this game involves a lot of mental maths. I honestly think I'm going to have to invest in a calculator. I got 24. So here on the battle map you can see the dagger, and that represents me. Oh, that second one was much better. So red circles are enemies and blue circles are allies. I rolled a 16. I don't know if I add anything to that, but if I've hit, it doesn't matter. And then I'm going to use my short bow. Yep, so 2d6. 11 total. Excellent. From where I am, can I hit the pirate, or can I attack the captain? Or do I need to move? Okay, well, I'm gonna go for the lead guy. Natural 20. So, yep, I get sneak attack on him. That is 14. Well, it is now 25 minutes past 10 and we have wrapped up the game for now. We were just about to go into an encounter with some axe beaks, so that's where we will be starting next time. I think the next session will probably be the last one, which I'm kind of sad about because I had fun, although part of me does think maybe I was a bit too vocal. I don't know. I thought everyone else in the group was really nice, and the DM was really good in that he made sure that we were all getting involved and he helped with anything that we were unsure about and stuff like that. All round, a great experience, and I'm definitely looking forward to next time. It's now a couple of days since the last time I filmed, and our next game is going to be in about 2 weeks' time, which part of me is really impatient because I enjoyed it so much. I want to keep playing, but it also, you know, it gives us time to plan, prepare, anything like that. And one of the things we've agreed on is that we are all going to level up to level 2. And basically, leveling up just means you get some new cool things you can do. It might be you can cast spells, you can do extra attacks, stuff like that. Not going to go into all the ins and outs of it. Basically, as a rogue at level 2, I get one thing, and that thing is called Cunning Action, and it basically means that I can take a bonus action when I attack, so I get an attack and a bonus, and I can use the bonus to dash, hide, or disengage, which means come out of combat without getting attacked by the enemy. Normally, if you're attacking someone or they are attacking you and you try to retreat, they get what's called an attack of opportunity, but you don't really need to know all the mechanical ins and outs of combat. I also will get an increase to my hit points. So I have to roll 1d8 and then I add my constitution modifier to that to find out how many hit points I get. So that's my d8. I'm going to use my caduceus d8 because it brought me such luck rolling last time. 5, and my constitution modifier is 2, so I get 7 extra hit points, which will take me up to 21, which is pretty good. I appreciate that when you're only hearing my side of the conversation, it probably makes it quite tricky to really work out what's going on. So when I'm next filming Dungeons and Dragons, I will see if I can get some of the other chat so that you know what's actually going on in the game. that, I guess, rounds it up for this video. Thank you for watching, and well done if you have made it to the end, because I know this is not going to be something everyone is interested in, but I'm just letting you see more of my interests and a bit more of my personality out with all the food content that I do and will be continuing to do. So do not worry, that will still be coming. But for now, thank you for watching. Take care. Until next time. Bye.